Today we'll be covering 3 benefits of being a Samro member. When I hear people speak about Samro, there are so many things that come to mind. There's the question of royalties. Are they legitimate? When will I get paid? When will I get registered? Do I need to register? Or can someone else do registration for me? Today what I want to cover is 3 benefits of being a Samro member, very briefly. The first benefit is customer service. The customer service that Samro offers hasn't always been the fastest, but I've always had my queries resolved, right? Even if it did take a bit of time. When I initially started communicating with Samro, it might have taken me a month, maybe a couple of weeks before I got an answer from them. But what I realized is that when I picked up the phone and I called the customer service line, I got an answer fairly quickly. They were able to check the system right there and then and get everything done. Now, you don't have to be a member of Samro. Samro is one of a multitude of PROs or performance rights organizations in the world, and you can choose to be a part of most of them, right? You'll be able to collect royalties from all over the world in any case, right? But the reason why I like Samro is that I can pick up the phone. I can't just pick up the phone and call someone and BMI. I'm sure there's a way with international calling, but it just makes better sense for me here. They understand the South African context. They understand, there's just an understanding there. It's not like there's any issues with the processes that they take. It's much the same as some of the other processes of all the other PROs around the world. The second benefit that you might not have heard about is the pension fund. A couple of weeks ago, I got a statement saying exactly how much I contributed to my pension fund. It's not the biggest amount, right? As it would be if you're working at a company. Of the total portion of what you've earned, there's always going to be a portion that's pulled out, and you can then either put it in some kind of investment fund or maybe into a retirement fund or something along those lines. This is what Samro is also doing for you as an artist. Creatives, we have a history of misspending our money. And this is just one of those ways that Samro ensures that when you do reach pension age, that there is money waiting for you. And it's your own money, sure. Will it lose value? Sure, money will lose value, obviously depending on how far you are out from retirement. I know that the amount that I have in my Samro pension fund isn't massive now, but it starts somewhere and it builds and it builds and it builds. And I know by the time it gets there, it's not going to be the primary source of income or money that I'm using when I'm retired. I've got other vehicles that I want to be using, but this is just a nice place to say, hey, there's some extra money there if I need to maybe do some work on my car or fix something around the house and I'm retired and I don't want to go and find a job. There is a little bit of extra money that's just been piling away over the years that I was earning royalties. And the third benefit of being a Samro member are the opportunities. So Samro has the Samro Music Creators Support Fund, which is a micro grant that's given out to artists each year. What happens is that there is money that's handed to artists, select artists who have applied, and that money is used to create musical works that are then presented back to Samro. I've been a recipient of it. It was in 2021. A couple of the other people that I work with have also been benefits of it. I think the amount at the time of the making of this video is 25,000 Rand that you don't get, as a one-off payment. You get a bit of it, you're then able to complete the work, and then as you get towards the end, then they assist you with the rest of it. What I managed to use mine for was that it was a case of there were certain services that I was utilizing to make music, and that money assisted me to fund all of that. So you can use the MCSF for a multitude of things. If you need the money to maybe do mixing and mastering, if you need to possibly maybe there's a piece of musical equipment that you might need to replace, just to assist you to then create this final piece of work. The one thing I would say with this fund is that there is a little bit of admin involved when you're doing the application process. So you need to express exactly how you're going to make use of that money to be considered or to be eligible to receive that fund. If you have any questions with regards to being a Samro member or any other general music industry questions, be sure to leave them in the comments. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll be sure to send more videos out soon. Peace.